It's Sunday and Heat 2 of the Adelaide Hills Rally opened on a cold, clear and windy morning. Yesterday, On the Brink Motorsport tackled a mixed day of weather with low temperatures and rain and finished second overall in the Subaru WRX Challenge. Today's stages are south of Mount Barker and include forest sections, but the smooth, fast Shire road feel remains, skirting along the edge of picture-perfect farmland.
We had a really good run today. I enjoyed the roads a lot more today. Got a little bit of pace out of them, not as fast as yesterday, so I was able to commit to the notes a little bit better. So yeah, much more enjoyable.
So the car went pretty well. I did notice you had a bit of a boost issue at one stage.
Yeah, just before we took off on one of the stages, actually there was no indication at all. We took off and just had no boost. Wasn't quite sure how to deal with that, whether it was a pipe or electronic or what it was. So we just went through the stage in a normally aspirated WRX, which is not really exciting, but we battled on and basically turned the car off at the end of the stage and restarted and it was fine. So, and they can't find any codes or anything, so it might have just been a glitch, fingers crossed.
Now these cars are pretty standard cars, and you're not used to standard cars, but are you starting to come to grips with the whole thing?
Yeah, getting the hang of now what it can and can't do, and you just got to get out of your mind. We're not here for outright. It's a class and it's a challenge series, and you're competing against the other WRXs, not against everybody else. So the good thing I think this weekend is that it's pretty much been second for most of the stages with the three cars running. So yeah, it was a pretty good weekend for them.
And in terms of performance of the car, is there anything to do to them, or this is how they're going to stay forever?
They're always open to ideas, but it has to be a group that accepts the ideas and that it's not getting cost prohibitive. That's the main thing. It is a showroom class and it needs to represent a showroom class. So I don't think there'll be too many changes, and they're fun to drive the way they are. So I don't think we need to go crazy with anything anyway.
The next round is the third round and the final round, which is down in Tasmania. Now you haven't done a rally in Tasmania in a car like this, so what's the thoughts?
I hadn't done one here before this weekend either, so it's just another rally, but it'd be cool to go and do something else. I always enjoy going to different places, so everybody speaks highly of the Tassie road, so yeah, looking forward to that.
Now the Tasmanian round is quite foresty, and you do like your forest rallies?
Yeah, I prefer to have trees. I like tree lines, so as much as we're on notes, I still like tree lines, so I'll be happy to see some trees.
So it's got a great day in the car today. Started off with some stages that are a little bit forestry, but then back into the standard South Australian roads. How did you find it all?
Oh, great day out. We did exactly what we planned to do today, which is go out, drive carefully, particularly on the areas that we knew were going to be slippery and treacherous downhill. As you said early on, slightly different roads to yesterday, freshly graded in an area that was steeply downhill, and we knew that would be treacherous and catch some people out, and it did. And unfortunately, one of our teammates got caught out there earlier today. But we had a very steady run. We pushed where we could. We were conservative where we needed to be, which was exactly our plan.
Now you've driven with Glenn now in a variety of cars. You've been in an Escort, you've been in a Can-Am, and now you're in a Subaru. What do you reckon is your favourite?
Oh, look, they're all very different, John. It's hard to say. I just enjoy going out and doing motorsport, so I'll enjoy it every time I hop in the car with Glenn. As I said before, he's a terrific guy to work with, easy and fun. He knows what he can do. He drives to that. We always have a plan. He always works to that. So it's good to know that you go out there with every chance of finishing the event and doing well. And every car I get into with Glenn, I enjoy being in for different reasons. So every one of those different cars and different events that we've done has been a heap of fun, particularly since mostly we finished and got to have a beer at the end and enjoy that.